Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. We'll start with the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos issues 3 royal decrees. The Royal Navy of Oman celebrates arrival of Sadah ship to join the fleet at Saeed bin Sultan Naval Base. To increase awareness of rights and duties of each party, the Power of Attorney Forum discusses relations between the lawyers and their clients during investigation and litigation sessions. And an air trough effect starts in a number of governorates in the Sultanate. Those are the headlines, and now for the news in details. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has issued 3 royal decrees. Royal Decree number 17 over 2016 decides public status benefits for the project of implementing the 3rd part of the railway track Fahoud ad-Duqm. Article 1 considers the project of implementing the 3rd part of the railway track, which links Fahoud area in the governorate of Dhahira with the wilaya of ad-Duqm in the governorate of Al-Wusta, specified in the attached memorandum and comprehensive site plan as a public utility project. Article 2 authorizes competent authorities to expropriate through direct implementation of the real estates and lands necessary for the project and establishment on it in accordance with provisions of the Public Utility Expropriation Law. Article 3, this decree shall be published in the official gazette and shall come into effect from the date of issue. Royal Decree number 18 over 2016 approves an agreement between the government of the Sultanate of Oman and the government of the United States of America regarding cooperation in science and technology field. Article 1 approves the above-mentioned agreement, which was signed in the city of Davos on the 22nd of January 2016. Article 2, this decree shall be published in the official gazette and shall come into effect from the date of issue. Royal Decree number 19 over 2016 transfers an ambassador to the General Diwan of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Article 1 transfers the ambassador, Janab Sayyid Fakhri bin Muhammad bin Saeed Al Saeed, Sultanate's ambassador to Malaysia, to the General Diwan of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Article 2, this decree shall be published in the official gazette and shall come into effect from the date of its issue. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cable of condolences to His Highness Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmed Al-Jabr Sabah, Emir of the State of Kuwait, on the death of Sheikh Mohammed Al-Salman Al-Hamoud Al-Sabah. The Royal Navy of Oman celebrated the arrival of Sadah ship to join the fleet affiliated to Saeed bin Sultan Naval Base. Arrival of this ship comes within the project signed by the Sultanate with the Singaporean Company for Technology and Engineering to build 4 sophisticated coastal patrol ships. The reception ceremony was held under the auspices of Major General Matar bin Rashid al-Blushi, Commander of the Royal Army of Oman. After the ship docked at the pier, the chief guest and senior officials ascended on board the ship to shake hands with its crew. Then they toured sections and facilities of the ship that is well equipped with modern naval tools and defensive systems. Addition of this ship to the fleet is in continuation of the modernization followed by RNO. The forum entitled Power of Attorney Between Application and Law discusses facilitating and formulating legislation of the emerging relationship and implications of the attorneyship signed by mandators to lawyers. The forum is organized by the Lawyers Society and displays 7 work papers on attorneyship in judiciary. It discusses deficiencies and dilemmas occurring in the practical application of it and the power of the judge in accepting the procurations, mechanisms of editing them, the difference between private and general procuration in criminal cases, and its work procedures at banks, besides other issues. The Public Authority for Civil Aviation announced that the Sultanate is being affected by a deep air trough from yesterday, Wednesday, until Saturday on the northern governorates of the Sultanate. The authorities said that the strength of this air trough is lesser than the last one we had a week ago. Meanwhile, the wilaya of Al-Awabi in the governorate of South Batna witnessed moderate to heavy rain accompanied by active wind. Wilayas of Samail, Nizwa, Izki, Al-Hamra and Bahla in the governorate of Dakhiliya witnessed varied intensity rains, causing some wadis to overflow. The Public Authority for Craft Industry signed an agreement to set up e-portal in order to activate its plan to transfer to e-government. It included upgrading the website of the authority to a website conforming to the latest technical and technological developments in line with services and modern electronic systems in accordance with the international principles and specifications. The agreement will also work to develop crafts and craftsmen system by including all their data. It was signed by Her Excellency Sheikh Aisha bint Khalfan al-Siyabiya, Chairperson of the Public Authority for Craft Industries. Within the efforts exerted by the Ministry of Education in developing process of education in the Sultanate to keep pace with the outcome of the modern age, the Ministry signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Oman Tel company to provide 3,500 media pad projectors for 100 schools in the Sultanate. This equipment will be activated in the academic curriculum and interaction activities inside classes in order to enable students to understand information in less effort and time. And still to come in our news bulletin. The Ministry of Education organizes a community event entitled Kids Read in cooperation with the British Council. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. Increase of volume of trade exchange between the Sultanate and Lebanon and holding an exhibition of products in the Sultanate in October this year were stated by His Excellency Hissam Diab, Ambassador of Lebanon accredited to the Sultanate, in a statement to the Sultanate of Oman Radio and Television. He also said that there is an idea of exhibiting Omani products that can be exported to Lebanon. It's an important idea to acquaint with Lebanese and Omani products with the aim to increase commercial exchange. He also said that there is a vast experience with the Lebanese in trade brands and franchise, and it had been agreed to benefit the Omani side from this experience. A delegation from the Sultanate will visit Lebanon in May to attend a conference to be organized in this regard by a committee of licensing and concessions. Oman Air achieved the highest income last year, amounting to more than 466 million Omani riyals, with an increase of 14% compared with 2014. This is considered as the highest income achieved by the company so far. The meeting of the General Assembly for Oman Air revealed the successful results of the company in 2015, achieving positive results for its development plan, which was agreed upon by the Board of Directors 2 years ago. The company witnessed a positive growth with continual increase in the number of airplanes in its fleet and flights during last year, transporting more than 6,300,000 travelers. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Darwish bin Ismail al-Blushi, Chairman of the Board of Directors of Oman Air. With the aim of developing potential youth talents in various sports, cultural, social and artistic spheres, the final competition of the club's contest for youth creativity commenced at Sultan Qaboos Sports Complex in the Wilaya of Boshar. The competition in its third edition witnesses the participation of 18 male and female competitors in chess games and poem delivery. The competition in the previous stage on the level of clubs witnessed a wide participation in all governorates of the Sultanate. The National Youth Committee has concluded the researchers program, which continued for 5 weeks and witnessed practical and theoretical workshops about research methods and principles. More details in the following report by Sultan bin Saif al-Sarai.
5 weeks included scientific discussions and presentation of the scientific research tools, principles and methods. All of this came within the scientific researcher program, which aimed to find Omani youth equipped with scientific research principles in order to solve various social issues. The program targeted 20 male and female higher education degrees holders, where they attended numerous practical workshops that covered various research topics, started from creating the idea and ended with implementing it. 80 hours of hard work have been divided into practical and theoretical aspects, which have been allocated to 20 days of workshopping, and the result was a group of Omani youth with all scientific research skills. This gathering focused more on the main important aspects of any research, such as the hook, study limitation, referencing, tools, and the research sample.
With the aim of spreading traffic awareness and coinciding with the 32nd Gulf Cooperation Council countries Traffic Week, the conclusion seminar on the activities of the Traffic Week for the affiliates of the Ministry of Defense, Royal Guard of Oman and Sultan's Armed Forces was concluded today at the Military Technology College. The seminar included a presentation on the efforts exerted by the Ministry of Defense, Sultan's Armed Forces, Royal Oman Police and other civil institutions to limit traffic accidents. It also included a session on the cause of traffic accidents. At the end of the forum, participants in the activities of the Traffic Week were honored. Kids Read, a community event held this morning in Sur under the auspices of honorable members of the State Council, Sheikh Mohammed bin Nasser Al-Fanna Al-Araimi, in the presence of officials from the Ministry of Education and the British Council. More details in the following report by Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubai.
In the quest to build capable readers for young generation, a strategy of which require efforts of both teachers and parents to work along with their students in cultivating love of reading, a community event accompanied with a workshop held in Sur Basic School under the title Kids Read. The program is being supported by the Ministry of Education and is being held here in collaboration with the British Council and Sur Basic School.
For the last 4 years, we've been delivering Kids Read around various communities in Oman, and this is the 5th year of the project, and we are now in the regions of Shakir South and Shakir North, and today we're in Sur. The project itself is a project that instills in children a love of reading, to let them see that reading is a pleasurable activity and not something that they're forced to do or as a homework activity or a school task.
The program has gathered teachers, students and parents, all of whom are working towards facilitating a way of creating culture of reading. It is well known that schools do their part to support and encourage reading. However, parents play a big role as well. Thus, having students together with their parents and teachers will foster reading culture.
Today we are attending this event, which is the start of the community event in the governorate. We are very happy to see that Sur Basic Education School has started a wonderful event, which is a part of Kids Read program.
It is worth mentioning that this program is being implemented in 4 basic schools for grade 3 and 4. The schools are Sur, Jalan, Manba al-Khair and Dohat al-Ilm. It is hoped that this process will allow students to become enthusiastic readers who create lifelong reading habits and achieve higher levels. During today's function, number of speeches were delivered on this occasion and number of competitions were held, followed by various traditional program shows. Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubai, Sultanate of Oman Television.
Stressing the importance of spreading culture and awareness for all society's segment about enhancing safety and prevention of dangers, the Directorate of Civil Defense and Ambulance in the Governorate of Al-Buraimi celebrated Civil Defense World Day at the premises of Buraimi University College. The celebration included a visual show about the Public Authority for Civil Defense and Ambulance, which discussed the march of the Civil Defense and Ambulance in the Sultanate and highlighted participations of the civil defense men at various circumstances and occasions. Activities of the 32nd GCC Traffic Week continued over a week. The Governorate of Musandam organized a number of traffic activities. The activities organized by the police headquarters of the Governorate of Musandam seek to spread awareness for drivers with the necessity of commitment towards traffic laws and rules. And now for the general weather forecast. Partly cloudy skies will prevail over the northern governorates with scattered rainfall, occasionally thunderous on the governorates of Musandam and the Hajar Mountains and its nearby areas and the coastal areas of the Sea of Oman. The rest of the Sultanate will have clear skies. Winds will be northeasterly to northerly light to moderate on the coastal areas overlooking the Sea of Oman, while on the rest of the governorates it will be south to southeasterly light to moderate. Seas will be moderate to rough along the coastal areas of the Sea of Oman with a maximum wave height of 2.5 meters, and the rest of the coast it will be slight to moderate with a maximum wave height of 1.5 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos issues 3 royal decrees, decides public status benefit for the project of implementing the third part of the railway track Fahoud al-Tuqum, approves an agreement between the governments of the Sultanate of Oman and the United States of America regarding cooperation in science and technology field, and transfers an ambassador to the General Diwan of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The Royal Navy of Oman celebrates the arrival of Sadah ship to join the fleet at Saeed bin Sultan Naval Base. To increase awareness of rights and duties of each party, the Power of Attorney Forum discusses relations between the lawyers and their clients during investigation and litigation sessions. And an air trough effect starts in a number of governorates in the Sultanate. With that, we come to an end to tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, good night.